Welcome to the Las Vegasville podcast, brought to you by Jump Studios, where we cover topics related to everything happening around Sin City, including the social media scene, food, and a whole lot more, with some of the best, most popular accounts around the city, and talk about their success in Vegas and beyond. I'm your host, Philip Zhang, aka Las Vegas Phil. Check me out on IG or TikTok, and feel free to text or leave me a voicemail at 702-551-4445. On with the show. All right, welcome to this week's episode. We got a fun roundtable, and before I get into introducing them all, I want to stress the importance of camaraderie and partnerships. For some reason, lots of people on the outside seem to think we're all in competition with each other, and at this level, I don't think that can be further from the truth. I mean, for example, I have my own agency, but Jump Force produces a podcast. People, especially in social media, need others to rely on, whether it's to bounce off ideas or talk to each other about money or anything about work. That's how you grow, and that's how you get better. If you have questions about social media, fire away a DM to me or any of these guys, and I think you'd get some great answers. So without further ado, let's get into the panel. These three powerhouse accounts have become fast friends over the last year and have traveled outside the U.S. to create content as well. They're all return guests, and I'm just excited to have them all here at once because I always learn something new when talking to all of them. Over here is Yuvia, better known as Las Vegas Chicas, with 173K on IG and 137K on TikTok, returning to the studio after a few months. Welcome back to the show.
Yay! Thank you.
You know, last time you were here, I think it was in March, you had 114K on IG and 109K on TikTok. So you've gone crazy. Especially on IG.
She works so hard, dude. She's the one that motivates us. She's our
Really?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
The fire?
They motivate me though. Okay. Yeah, we motivate each other.
Okay. To my right is Velia, aka It's.Velia AA. She was originally featured on the Social Media Powerhouse couple episode with her now fiance Daniel Leo. Daniel actually announced the engagement publicly for the first time on the podcast a couple weeks ago. Congrats.
Show it off. Yeah. I always say he iced her out.
And with over 95K on IG and 55K on TikTok, always on the lookout for new stuff around town. Velia, welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
Ooh.
And last but not least is Talia, better known as Tals on TikTok. She's solely responsible for the initial voiceover boom in Vegas social media and continues to blow up businesses all over with her unique and witty takes. It's always a great treat to have her back on the show with 36K on IG and 238K on TikTok. I feel like I'll be working for her in years down the road. Welcome back, Tals, to the show.
Oh, is this round 4 now?
This is round 4.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
get on my level. I'm kidding. We give each other crap all the time.
Yeah, good call. Good call. We're gonna tag team.
This is how the dynamic works. They gang up on me. That's why I'm in the middle.
So should we do a shot?
Yes, let's do a shot.
We got a bottle of Fortaleza here.
We gotta calm our nerves a little bit.
Yeah, Hooked LV brought this a while back.
Oh, shout out Damien.
Okay.
Great tequila.
He has good taste.
Yes, he does. I think this was when you guys drank on the podcast, right?
We have ice, but I don't know if who needs
You know
it.
what? I'm just gonna
go.
let God handle it.
I'm technically
That seems like a
sober.
lot. I don't know. Here, give me your glass. Give me some.
You're technically sober.
I am still.
Technically?
Yeah. I'm gonna just
yeah.
sip it. I'm just gonna.
I had
sip it.
questions about
more,
that.
And I'll give you.
Because
So,
you feature cocktails.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sip and
Just sip and then that's it.
Okay.
Like I will have a glass of wine. I can't give up wine, but only on special occasions.
Girl, that's a lot.
like very special.
I need
Okay.
courage.
Yeah, like once a month maybe. But
Do you fuck with anything
I'll
else?
have-
what's up?
Do you fuck with anything else, or you just straight
No,
edge?
I think that's it. Just wine. I mean, I love tequila, but I feel like I just like when I was on the verge, like when I was quitting or whatever, when I decided to quit, I was really into wine at that time. So I feel like I haven't been able to give it up. But like it's very rare. Once a month or once every 2 months. Like it's just very special occasions, just random. But yeah, I mean, I will take a sip. You know,
There's
like
nothing wrong with reining it in. I'm not going to frown upon that.
No, of course.
Any of us could be drinking every single day of the week if you wanted to.
Well, and I feel like it's a vibe. Like that's why I didn't go cold turkey, because I feel like it's a vibe. Like I feel like it's an atmosphere thing. Like I don't know. I just like to vibe with it. So yeah, I'm just like I will take a sip, you know. So I'm like, yay, yeah. I like to be included.
I poured you half.
Yeah, no, this is good.
They have non-alcoholic tequila too.
Oh, no way.
That's
And,
fine.
and it sucks, okay? I've tried non-alcoholic tequila and it
useless would that
sucks.
be? Cheers.
Cheers.
Great having you guys.
What's our group chat name? We gotta say that.
Oh yeah.
Cheers to
How did you find out?
Cheers to the Three Buff
Send me a
Musketeers.
screenshot. We'll get into that. I'm sorry.
Okay, cheers,
All right,
cheers.
Really smooth, really
Delicious.
refreshing.
Love it.
Good
If it
breakfast.
doesn't taste like candy, then my mouth wants to
Good breakfast.
not want
Literally,
it.
that's my breakfast.
No.
Yeah, I haven't eaten.
My breakfast
I ate
was part of a Taco Bell quesadilla
And a shot.
and a shot of tequila. Vegas, baby.
Is fast food breakfast a thing for you guys?
No, it's just been a busy day for me this morning. I haven't eaten yet.
Oh,
Same
okay.
here. I was working in the morning and then I rushed here. So.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for taking the time. I know all you guys are super busy.
This is priority.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
of course.
Thank you for having us. Yay.
So, Yuvi, when we talked about doing the podcast, you sent me a screenshot of
First
the
of
group
all, let me
name,
just
and I'm
tell
just
you.
like, what?
No, first of all, my little brother. So the reason why we're here is because I showed my little brother your podcast, which I think is so cute, and he is like obsessed with it. And I showed you, remember? I think I sent it to you.
Yeah, you did.
I think
You
I just
did.
told you. I was like,
No, you
my
said
brother
so.
loves your podcast. He's 11.
What's his name?
Josue. So shout out to Josue. He's probably gonna watch it.
What's up?
And then and then I was like, I don't want to do it by myself. And then I'm like, oh, let me have Velia and Talia on with me. And then I screenshotted him our answer because you guys were so excited, of course. And then that's when he saw like three buff musketeers.
Three Buff Musketeers.
So I have a question. What made you call yourself Hippo?
My wife thinks my spirit animal is a hippo.
That's cute.
So
I like that.
I
we need
guess.
to give some context on why our group chat name is the Three Buff Musketeers.
Yes. And is that the proper name? Should we just be calling you the Three Buff Musketeers?
I never thought that name would see the
random.
light of day. No, so basically, we were all like, guys, I really want to start going to the gym more often, like blah, blah, blah. So we were holding each other accountable. We were saying, hey, if we hit the gym 4 times a week for a month and we have to hold each other accountable, send a selfie every single time you go, we will plan ourselves a trip. And so that's what we did. We fulfilled those requirements and we ended up going to Denver together.
Yes.
And so she changed the name to the Three Buff Musketeers because we originally just called ourselves the Three Musketeers, but now with the
buff.
gym added,
But we
we're
have
buff,
two group
obviously.
We have 2 group chats also. Like the first one on IG is just Three Musketeers.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So then when we started also, because we go back and forth on
Yeah.
IG and like on regular text. Yeah, I changed the text because that's the one we were mostly talking about, like our gym like stuff. That's the one that was like Three Buff Musketeers. So yeah.
So what
So
should the
funny.
official name be?
I don't think we've ever talked
Beans
about
and
it.
rice.
Beans and rice.
Oh, beans and rice.
Beans and rice.
I did brought that up.
I'm
because-
rice, they're beans.
Yeah. Yeah, because she's Asian, so she's
Okay.
my rice. And then we're obviously
beans.
Mexican, so we're the beans. So
Okay.
I'm honorary. I'm
Rice
starting to
and
learn some Spanish because of them.
Yeah.
I was thinking VLT. Yeah.
that's like, isn't that like almost like
BLT.
sandwich?
Yeah, that's why.
That's why.
Yes, that's the whole.
Yeah. And some restaurant can make a VLT sandwich.
Ooh,
What do you think?
We could make a little collab moment.
I
That would
know.
be awesome. Be
Yeah, I
Who
like
wants
that.
who wants to take on this concept? We'll have
with the
3
VB.
content creators posting about you.
I don't know.
It'll be rice and beans.
I like that.
A full carb sandwich.
a vegan rice and beans.
I like that though. That's a good idea.
So how did this trio even happen? Who met who initially?
Okay, so I actually met Yuvia in a festival a long time ago.
She
and
barely
was,
remembers.
a long time ago.
in
It was a long time ago.
No.
Oh.
No.
It was tacos
Yeah.
and tacos.
Oh, the
It's-
taco festival in Craig Ranch?
Yeah, that was
Yes,
like 2 years ago.
that one. 2 years
wow.
ago.
Yeah,
Almost.
and she was with Heather, and she came
Biggest
in.
know-it-all.
She was so sweet. She's like, "Hi," and I was just like, "Who are you?"
She just kind of looked at me like,
Okay,
why are you
so
saying hi to
I've
me?
never said this to anybody, but she reminded me of my ex's ex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
wow.
So when she first saw me, yeah.
At first glance, I was just like, oh, "Is she?" And I'm like, "No, she's not." But then I was like, "Oh, I can't talk to her." So yeah, that's what happened.
She's a hater.
Well, okay,
So you met then.
yeah, that's where we first met.
That's the
Yeah.
first time. That's our first interaction. I was like, hi. because we had followed each other. Oh, she posted this video, this michelada video, this like low key place, but they told her to take down the video.
Yeah.
But I started following her from that instant. And then we kind of interacted with each other a little bit.
Yeah, over.
Nothing crazy, but we met that day, and I was like excited to meet her, and then she crushed my soul. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Damn.
Never judge a book by its cover.
No, it was funny, but
I mean,
yeah, it was okay.
Let's see. I met Yuvia. We barely even spoke to each other at what was it, Kravens?
No, we didn't even talk to each other.
Oh, okay. Excuse me.
we just saw each other.
If I'm gonna be completely honest, I showed up to Crab and Spice. Like I was invited, and then I was like, "Oh, there's an influencer event going on." I was like, "Okay, cool." And so I was kind of off doing my own thing. And to be honest, I had a really long day that day, so I didn't speak to anybody. And I know that's my bad. And Yuvia was there, and she was just like, "Oh, so that's how she is." And I was like, "No, that's not how I am." And then with Velia, what was your first? It was the same thing. It was
like,
the same
so
thing.
I actually followed her and I loved her content. But when I first met her, I think I don't know. You
weren't even a content creator yet.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't at
Oh
all.
wow, you were
I was with
the
Daniel.
+1.
Yeah, I was a plus
Holy
one,
shit.
and I was with Daniel, and she came in, and I was so excited to say hi to her, and she just like, I don't know if she was shy or had a bad day, but she walked through, and I'm like, oh, she didn't even say hi to me.
Now I'm gonna give some context that I've never spilled before, but like I remember me and you filmed at Bulldogies like right before that, and I told you what happened. But basically, I was extremely burnt out with work, and I ended up in the hospital because I was so overworked. So it was like fresh out, and the thing is, I still had obligations to fulfill. So I went, and I just wanted to get the content and then leave, and so I just like was not in a good headspace to meet
That's
someone.
crazy.
So I didn't. That's why. But look at us now.
I know. We're like literally.
And honestly, like I feel like we give too many high expectations to like influencers, because like you see them online, right, and you feel like you're their bestie, and that's how they make you feel also. Like I'm making you feel like we're best friends, and then you meet them and you don't get that same energy, because like I don't know if you know me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, why am I just gonna be like, hey, you know, because like we don't know each other. And I feel like we could be shy, we can be introverts, like social anxiety, and we just have such
having
high
a bad day.
expectations,
Agreed.
from that
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's not fair for them, because I feel like that's how it was, you know, like we expect so much from you because you just seem so like bubbly and, you know, whatever. But then when you are, but it's like, that's not how you are going to be like when you first meet them, you know, because I don't know you still, you know, at the end of the day.
We have our ups and our downs or whatever, and they both conveniently caught me on downs, which is like not that common, and I literally feel like such an a-hole for it.
And she is so friendly, because sometimes I'll just be like, wow, she's like just talking to people, and I'm just like, and that's just how she is. She is like that. She's very friendly.
Like, oh my god, I follow you, and
Totally.
she's like so sweet.
Yeah.
She's like, thank you so much, and she tries to like have a conversation with you, and I was just like, damn, noted. Okay, yeah.
Literally yesterday, I was like, this is like, just ask them questions, because she was like, what do you say? Because she got recognized. We were hanging out yesterday, and she got recognized. She's like, I didn't want to seem like I was rude. I was like, you didn't seem like you were rude, but just like ask them how their day's going, why they're here, et cetera, et cetera. And she's like, oh, okay, yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. I think that's a great way to go. Just ask them questions. Ask where they've been recently, all that kind of stuff, because they just want to be in a conversation.
Yeah, they just want to be in the conversation. It was an employee, so we couldn't be like, oh, do you like this place? Like, she was like, actually, no, I clock out in an hour, so.
Yeah, I always try to be as sweet as I can. Obviously, it takes courage for you to come up and say something in the first place. So I value every person that comes up to me and says, hi, I know you for so-and-so, or I follow you. So I don't know, that's kind of sweet. So this is why I always try to give my best too, as well. Yeah.
I love this long-winded way of how we all met each other. This is the first question.
Every question is going to take
okay.
30 minutes.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what I was
We're
saying.
up on time. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, I was like, I'm like, we share one brain cell, so we're just gonna be like da-da-da-da. So just keep us on track.
Yeah, so that was with
You have
our
questions.
first, glance of each other. But then later on after, me and Yuvia hung out for the first time, and she invited me somewhere.
No, so actually, yesterday would have been our anniversary, where I was like, oh my gosh, she's cool as fuck. It was 1 year ago at Barbershop.
Oh, wow.
Mars.
Yeah.
For Bruno Mars, his
God.
pop-up at Barbershop. Shout out to Barbershop. like we didn't go together. She went with Dan. I was there with Jen, Vegas Starfish. Shout out Vegas Starfish for inviting us. Yeah, I just like we were kind of doing our own thing, but we were so close to the stage. And I don't know if she was drunk or what. She was just real friendly. And I was just like, wow, this girl is like really nice. She was just like, we were like in the front of the stage. And she was just like, are you okay? Do you want a drink? Do you want to try this? Like just super friendly, you know? So I was like, wow, I feel like she seems really nice. And then we went to Neon Vibra.
Yeah.
And then I invited you to the
Pine Creek,
I think.
Oh, yeah. The Pine Creek. What's it called? I don't know.
I don't know. Pine Creek thing.
It was like a dining experience in the mountains.
It was so
yeah.
good.
I remember that. Yeah,
Oh
Mount
my
Charleston.
gosh, I loved it.
I think that kind of sealed it for us.
Yeah.
And we were like, okay, you know, I think, you know, we're good. We're good with each other. We love each other. Like, we're going to hang out. And so that's when we began to, like, actually hang out.
But she later on invited me, so I invited her to that. And we hung out for, like, 10 hours straight that day. Like after we decided to hang out, to invite her, she said yes. She invited me to the Palms with Dan, and it was P. Diddy. And we were so drunk. We thought it was his birthday, and I got on stage with him.
We got on stage with P. Diddy.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was unexpected.
I remember
His security sucks.
Yeah.
Oh God.
So, like how they let me on the stage.
Oh my God. No, so Daniel had a somebody invited him, and at the end they didn't let us in. So then I was like, what do we do? And then Yuvia just snuck in, and I was just like, oh my God. And she's like, who do I need to call so I can bring you guys in? And I was like, okay, boss bitch. And so I was just like, you know what? Let's just do what she did. So we just literally snuck in there. And we had a blast. Yeah.
Yeah, it was so
We
much
met P.
fun.
Diddy. We were in the pool. We had a vibe. We were like together for like 10 hours straight for sure.
Yeah, we were lit. And we found out we were asking each other questions, and we found out we live a minute from each other.
Literally.
Literally
crazy.
60
Yeah.
seconds.
I can see her house from my apartment.
Yeah, we could walk to each other's houses.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It was fate.
So,
Yeah.
So then you got thrown in how with this?
I got a random message one day because the thing is I had my relationships with them that were separate, being like, hey girl, like, you know, we had our thing going on and then we also had our own thing going on. But then I got a DM and all it said was, I think she might be down for an adventure. And I was like, what? So I was like, yeah, I'm down. All of a sudden I'm put in a group chat. Okay, we're gonna drive to New Mexico and we're gonna go to the Hot Air Balloon Festival. It's gonna be a day trip in and out. And I said,
Whoa.
are you guys serious? Hold on, wait a second. Let's do an overnight thing. And they said, oh, okay, for sure, that works. And that trip solidified our friendship. We went through a lot of things. We ran out of gas.
Yeah.
I remember.
We went to the Hot Air Balloon Festival, got canceled by weather.
Yes. Twice.
Went to the Meow Wolf
Yeah,
over
that
there,
was
and
fun.
we had we ate mostly comped the entire time too.
Yeah,
It was our first time
everything was comped.
experiencing out-of-state comped experiences. So we were like, oh my gosh, this is like a thing, even though we have a Vegas niche, like, you know. So
Right.
that was how we really bonded as the three of us, and then we've been traveling together ever since.
Yeah.
Literally ever since.
So let's talk about that with travel a bit. So reaching out to outside Vegas businesses, what was that experience like for you initially when you hit a place in Albuquerque?
So basically, we actually traveled with the fourth girl. Her name is Shannon. Shout out Shannon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so she was, she was part of the OG, like, it was four of us headed to New Mexico, and she was the one that brought up the idea of, like, hey, should we reach out to restaurants? And we were under, like, oh, well, we've never done that before, so we didn't mind paying our way.
Right.
And she's like, well, there's no use, and, just ask. So she hit him up. She, sent him a message saying, hi, we're here for these dates. Here's our numbers. Here's our links. Like, if you have any, availability for collaboration, let us know. And we surprisingly heard back. Albuquerque is not one for social collaborations, let me tell you. But we definitely did get some experiences. We even got Meow Wolf to give us the free tickets and everything.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
It's awesome.
and also it helps us get out of our Vegas niche a little bit because we've all kind of agreed that like Vegas is something that's going to be our main thing we post about, but
of
that's
course.
not going to be the only thing we post about. And
Agreed.
it's something we've all been apprehensive in posting because we're like, it's not going to do good. Like we have like majority Vegas followers. So like, what are they going to do about a New Mexico post, you know? But we've seen some good return on it. So it's pretty cool.
much.
I mean,
it's
Yuvia got reached by a few
out of
restaurants
states.
and camping places out of states. Same thing with me. I got reached Miami, California, and another place I forgot. But no, we've gotten some good returns into that.
Travel's super important.
It is,
It
yeah.
helps you branch
Yeah.
out. And who gives a fuck what your viewers want? All right, it's your fucking account.
Me.
No, me too.
care.
But no, I think a big reason why it helps us so much is because a lot of people coming to Vegas are Vegas tourists from somewhere else, you know? And I feel like that's a big way that they can find us because we're in there. They're going to see us in their home, state, city, whatever. And then, you know, a lot of people love Vegas. Like everyone loves Vegas.
Yeah.
You know, like everyone loves Vegas. And I feel like it's a great way for other people to find us, and then they can we can help them plan their like Vegas vacation, or they're just people who love to travel everywhere.
Yeah.
And they're just looking for new places to travel. You know, because I save things from everywhere because I'm like, ooh, I
Yeah.
love traveling. I want to go there eventually.
And
you
not
know?
only that, some restaurants here in Vegas are getting, sent to other places and vice versa. Like,
Yeah.
A restaurant in Miami coming into Vegas, and like Matiki's is also in California. And so it's just different things that you can actually like put together. And so traveling, it's fun.
It's
like that.
important, I
Yeah,
think.
It's important, yeah.
So you were saying the Meow Wolf in New Mexico is the best one.
Yes.
I think so for sure.
Yes.
Really?
Which is crazy.
Really?
New
I've
Mexico.
been to the Omega Mart.
I haven't been to the one in Vegas.
Oh,
Isn't that
okay.
crazy?
I
That
know.
is crazy.
Have you been?
Yeah, many times.
Oh, snaps.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go back.
So after 8 p.m. on a weekday is the best time, not crowded.
Oh.
Everyone's on
Ooh.
like 20 milligrams.
Nice.
And it's really fun.
Ooh.
Including you, I assume.
Including me.
I should
Including
go
me.
at that time.
We
Yeah.
should know. We should go because
Yeah.
we've been to the 3, and I rank it as New Mexico, Vegas, and then Colorado.
same.
Right? Yeah,
And they're totally different.
all different, all
yeah.
different
Oh, wow.
concepts.
I
Yeah.
love
New
them.
Mexico
They're the
was fun.
best.
New Mexico was the OG one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
think
the
so.
OG.
We were there for like 4 hours.
Yeah, and we were like,
Wow.
we only left because we were hungry. I mean, starving.
Yeah,
ravenous
starving.
hungry.
Yeah.
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 That's the time that I ran out of gas.
Yeah, as we were
yeah.
leaving the parking lot, it went boop, 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 stop moving. And then luckily some construction workers helped push the car to the side. And then they took us in their car to go get gas. And then we bought them tacos
And it was
afterwards
Taco
as a thank
Tuesday.
you.
Oh my God.
So we
Tuesday.
bought
It was National Taco Day.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
Taco Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So it worked out. Said our
That
thank
was
yous.
funny. Yeah, I loved it.
So where else have you guys gone?
Together?
Yeah, together.
We went
San
to San Jose / San Francisco, Denver, and New Mexico.
Yeah.
And did you reach out to other spots there as well?
So
Did your
at
own
first we wanted to. We were like, okay, let's do it. And then it was a little difficult because the second place we traveled to was Denver, and it was restaurant week.
Yeah, it was restaurant
So
week.
it was
So it was
hard for
crazy.
them.
Hard to
Yeah,
get, anybody
but I feel like we all feel like it's more authentic, it's more real when we just go and do it on our own, and so people can experience what it really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Because
the thing is, like, when you go in and ask a place, hey, can we film? They expect, all, the whole 9 yards from you, which I understandable because we are asking to come in and shoot content on their dime, of course. And so then we feel like there's this expectation that we need to, exceed almost because they're like, you are here, you are a guest, you asked to come in, But if we go in and pay our own way, we can say whatever we want. And we don't have to be like, this is the best thing I've ever had in my life. Like we don't have to
Yeah.
feel inclined to like say or go the extra mile. We can just be like, I had a really good empanada at this place, but then say I want to fit 5 places in one video, because who wants 5 Denver videos as opposed to one video about 5
Right.
Denver places?
Right.
So if we pay our own way, I can make a compilation of everything I did in Denver that day. I can even talk about how much I spent, because then that's like really transparent and like because I did spend that money.
Yeah.
So that's why I prefer to pay my own way as opposed to asking for a comp.
And I want to add a little bit to that too, because not only is it expected from us to have a better video, but also the treatment that we get. It's not the same.
It's real.
Right.
Yeah, it's not real. It's not authentic, because they want to put the best out there so we don't get the experience as a normal person or a normal, customer. So
yeah, we definitely like to not reach out.
Yeah, so we've
much better.
we've done both. We've done, because in New Mexico it was all comped, and then I felt a lot of weight on my shoulders
Yeah,
because
same.
like, what is my audience gonna do with this content? But we got it for free, and then there's like Denver where we paid for everything, and I just felt like it went a lot
Oh my
easier.
gosh, so
I
much
liked it a lot more.
Yeah.
And we've been doing it ever since.
Yeah, and then because then in San Jose. Did we get any comp experience? No, we didn't get any comp
we were
experiences
like,
in
no,
San Jose.
let's not do it.
Yeah,
we were
so
like,
we
no.
paid like $100 for like a coffee and a concha. And That was awesome.
Right,
$100.
the epic concha.
That thing
right?
is like as big
Yeah.
as like this.
Yeah, it's huge.
And then have you met any other influencers from other cities on your travels?
We actually haven't.
Wait,
no.
what? Oh, not when we travel, no.
Yeah,
But you
okay.
guys have. I personally
have?
have not.
Have we?
I thought you met up with foodies when you went to Arizona.
No, they hooked it up.
Oh,
But
so
this was
I.
also before what is it called?
Before we
New
traveled?
Mexico.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. So
Oh,
I guess
the Phoenix guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're so nice.
Great
though.
group.
So
Great group of people.
I
yeah.
did plan to meet up with 2 foodies in Denver, but then we ended up just like having our
yeah.
own plan or whatever.
right.
So we were just like, whatever, like we'll just do
Yeah.
our own thing.
Yeah, and in San Francisco, we also, I also know a couple foodies too, and I reached to some, and I was gonna meet up with them too. But we were so busy too, and we already
so
had,
busy.
and we already had set like what places we wanted to go, so we didn't really have the time. Yeah.
remember
Yeah,
we
I
were
always
friends from high
enjoy
school.
meeting. I always enjoy meeting foodies from other cities. It's just they all work differently. The whole scene's different.
Yeah.
And,
and there
just
was-
picking their brain.
There was someone who I can't remember where I heard it, but it was just funny that I didn't even realize it. We all use lights.
Yeah.
Like lights for food.
Vegas thing.
And then someone from Cali or something was saying how like, oh, all the Vegas foodies use lights. And I'm just like, wait, do they
Why
not
not?
use lights?
LA doesn't. They
And
hate
I'm
it.
like, yeah.
Yeah, generally,
How do
they hate it.
Yeah.
Have you guys experienced
Yeah.
Utah foodies?
No.
I don't even know if there wasn't.
There
are
are
some,
Utah
yeah.
foodies. So
Yeah.
back in 2020, I went with a company over to one of their locations in Utah, and they invited a bunch of Utah foodies for a tasting. And so me, JT Takes a Bite, and a couple other people, we went. But me and JT were the people who had lights. We're the ones that do the stacks. We're the one that do the giant cheese pulls, whatever. And so when I saw these like 12 Utah foodies, they either did not have a light, or they used like those like really like yellow light rings that
ring.
you clip onto your phone.
Oh, God.
Yeah, these.
Yes, that one exactly. And
This
then
is
they
so
clip
2016.
it. Yes, and so they clip it on, and they don't like change the scenery. If it's on the table, that's where it stands, and you just boop take a little picture, and that's all it is. And so
They were
when
still
me,
posting pictures.
yeah. Well, I mean, back then they were, and then
Yeah.
JT and I, we were like, hey, let me get a stack, let me do a sauce pour, let me do this and that, and then they're like, what are you doing? Like, what's going on? And we put them on, and we're like, can we get a link to the light? Like, it's a little bit different now.
That's awesome.
That's
I love
crazy. Yeah.
I was talking to Sammy Morrissey about Utah foodies and how it's a completely different scene.
Really?
Yeah.
Not all positive things. But,
Give us a tea,
But
give us
very
a tea.
interesting. Very interesting.
Feels like
heard it here
you
first.
smell some-
It is me. God damn it.
I think with the majority of cities, there isn't the camaraderie that Vegas has at all.
I've
Yeah,
heard.
in any city.
I've heard we have a pretty good community, because I get asked that honestly. They're like, do you guys like, is there tea? That's the first thing people ask. Is there tea? I'm like,
Or what's the tea?
I'm like, personally,
Yeah.
I'm not involved in that. But I know there have been some rifts in the past, but there's no like active like turf wars or whatever. It's nothing, because we're all adults.
Yeah.
Like if you can't play nice, then get yourself out of the playground,
Yeah.
That's how I feel, at least.
Damn. She was hitting them. She's like, get the fuck out.
Oh my God.
That was scare, Phil.
Why?
I want to, because I love people. I want to meet people. I want to meet foodies. But then you have like these kind of like, things that you deal with other foodies as well. And it's just like, ugh.
Well, if you
I've heard a lot of bad things about California too. They're like,
Give us a tea. Give us a tea.
Well, collectively, maybe they don't all get along because there's so much territory to cover. Social media management, money, all that stuff, and a lot of them were young
snap.
when they
Yeah.
got big.
I mean, I did work with, what's his name? I did a YouTube.
Wow, not making yourself
collaboration.
look good.
Poppy something. No? Taco
Ba-
Poppy or something?
Papa Taco, or what's his name?
Wow.
He's hurt right now.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
crying right
Yeah,
now.
hold on.
Oh no!
Oh no! Hold on, let me see.
But I remember you did that collaboration. It was on YouTube and Instagram, right?
San Diego, right?
And I also have talked over text message to some foodies in Chicago, Seattle, and California. So I mean, it would be nice to meet.
Yeah, just pick one or two that you like their work and just want to get together with. You don't have to get together with the entire
Oh, Mexi
Scene.
Papa Adventures.
Okay, yeah.
Mexi Papa Adventures. Okay,
I love that.
and then you shot a YouTube.
I did, yeah.
Okay, how was that experience?
It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was my first time doing a YouTube collab. And we vibed, we bonded, we did a great job. We had tacos, fish tacos, and it was fun. I really liked it. I enjoyed that.
Nice. And you guys have also explored long format
Oh, I
here and
try.
there. But any lessons from the format that you put out?
Oh gosh, no, I'm not experienced enough.
You took all yours down.
Yeah, I
Why?
was just like, no, this is embarrassing.
No.
It was like I did like 2, and it was like Day in the Life. I can't remember, but I'm just like, no, I don't like it, and I want to explore podcast. Like I mentioned that, but that's about it. I don't want to. That's too much work, and I'm doing really well with my short format. That I feel like I don't need to go long. I want to do a podcast because that's something completely different, but not like day in the lives and stuff. Like that is too long for like long format. No, that's not for me. I'm like, that's too much. Yeah.
Tals, you did a lot of them. You banged out a lot of long format stuff in a short amount of time.
Yeah, I challenged myself because I remember I've mentioned this to you before, but I've always wanted to be on YouTube because that's just something that I grew up watching and I admired, and I feel like that's something that I would be, I don't know, I guess good at, you know? Like I feel it brings me happiness. And so I tried to do Vlogmas, which is where you post a vlog every single day in the month of December, or up until Christmas at least. And I tried so hard, but with running accounts, with my account, and then having to, after all of that, having to edit like 45 minutes maybe of footage, and it's not good, and then you just stare at yourself all day and be like, I hate the way I looked, I hate the way I said that, why did I rush that, I don't know how to do this certain editing thing. And the thing is, I have access to Tyler, to Jay, to a lot of great videographers and people who know how to edit, but I just like I get a little embarrassed and be like, how do I do this? Even my dad has been making TV commercials since I don't even know, from the womb, you know? But I'm like, no, I want to do this myself. And then they all ask me, Tali, why aren't you asking me for help? And I'm like, because I want to do it myself, you know? And so I stopped, and I want to get back into it because my vlog camera stares at me every single day because it sits on this bookshelf that's next to my door. And I'm like, I promise I'll get you out of retirement. I spent good money on you. But I just need to get a little bit better of a grip on my life and timing and scheduling before I can do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I was traveling a lot for me to be doing anything else.
Yeah, I just need to hire an editor.
Like, yeah, I'm just like, yeah, I just need time. I just need time to, focus on something else. But I was going to ask you, Phil, what was your first impression of us?
Yeah.
Give us a tea. Be honest.
Yes.
Well, I met you guys all at different times.
Exactly.
Well, exactly. Tell us.
Okay, well, Tals first.
Be honest.
August 2020, she showed up on my FYP, blew my fucking mind, and I DM'd her immediately.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I told Phil I was in my college dorm room and I was trying not to scream too loud because those walls are made of paper. I scrolled all the way to the
cute.
top to see what he said, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this happened. Like, this is how this all started.
It was unbelievable.
What about you, Via?
I'm trying to remember the first time. I don't exactly.
Wow, he doesn't
I don't remember.
Why'd you ask
that
questions,
bad?
Yuvia?
I'm thinking
Ow.
if I had to guess. Man, I don't know when
You
we
don't
first
remember
met.
either?
I remember.
What is
Do
it?
you?
Wow. Marrakesh. It was a big group.
Oh,
it
the
was such a
huge,
big
huge
yeah.
party
No,
that
no,
you
no.
threw.
It was not the huge one. It was one before that.
It is hot, girl.
Okay,
It was it wasn't one like it was the whole buyout. It was like one time before that.
Oh yes. So Starfish and Know It All put together.
Okay, did they put it together?
A creator.
I don't remember who.
So it was a lot of small accounts at the time. Like
Yes.
Angelina was there,
Yeah.
and she was just starting.
Telling
Yeah.
her she's a small account. Ooh.
Ooh, not
Well,
anymore,
no,
Angelina.
at
we
that
love you.
time.
Yeah,
like,
at the time.
they were shooting for like sub 10K just to get, introduce people to influencer culture.
Are chismosa. Wow, look at you starting.
Stirring up drama.
He's the one who said it. You were just thinking it, okay?
Oh wait, I want to make a comment that we all purposely wore our Jump Force hoodies today.
Well, thanks for the heads up. Thanks
We
for the
all
heads
wanted
up.
to
Appreciate
match,
that.
and it was my idea. Thank you.
Not only that, but I think we take it to every travel.
We do.
Yeah,
I
do,
mean,
'cause
I wear
it's
this
so
every
cute.
day. I wear
Oh,
this
do
every
you?
day. Yeah, no,
Nice.
this is like all the
travel,
time.
we always take it with us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's hot. She wants to take it off. So I was like, wait, let me say something.
Shout out to Jump Force for supplying this great
Wait,
Yeah.
we're not
gear.
done, Phil.
Yes, we're not done.
Oh yeah.
What about
me.
Velia?
I met you at Kamu.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
I met you and Dan.
Daniel.
And you guys were in Amir's karaoke room,
That's right.
I think.
Yes.
And that was the first time we met.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what'd you think of her?
Was she quiet?
I was very loud. I think we were all singing Gangnam Style or some shit.
Of course. Was Josh there? Because that's usually.
No, this is pre-Josh and Mimi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a long time ago. It was like 2 years ago.
This was 2 years ago. And then, yeah, Dana and I somehow had dinner 3 nights in a row,
That's crazy.
like a month later.
Oh
Amazing.
wow!
And
Like back to back.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys went to Big Jerk with us.
yeah, I did. Yeah,
Yeah, this was a long time ago.
it was.
I want to try
Right.
Big Jerk. I was saying I want to try Big Jerk.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
even remember how Big Jerk tastes.
Let's go.
Yeah, we
What
should.
is that?
Yeah, and we'll go ourselves and we'll make our own honest video.
Exactly.
It's a Caribbean, Jamaican hip hop nightclub / restaurant.
Oh,
That's
here?
right. It was
Yeah.
good. I remember now. I remember.
Yeah.
It's good.
Never heard of
yeah.
it.
Yeah, so they used to be at East Silverado, fast casual place, and then they do bottle service and hookah and have all these guests come in now. It's crazy.
Let's go.
But yeah, they smoke their own chicken and ribs, and it's a great spot.
Yeah.
Sounds
I'm
like
not
you
just
know a
saying
lot, Phil. Wonder why.
Yeah, wonder why. Wonder why. What else? So, travel. Uwe, you bought the $7.99 Frontier package,
It's a scam.
which gives you access to, supposedly gives you access to all these flights to go anywhere in the U.S. So now you're saying you would not buy that again.
No, absolutely not. So
Wow.
at first, they were doing like an early release flights, right? So it wasn't supposed to start until like end of May, I believe, and it started in the beginning of May, or something along those lines, right?
But
So they
your
released
belief
it.
was you could get on any flight, do
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. And I thought it was a week prior, but I guess it was like, I don't know. I think I got it confused, something, right? Like, it just sounded really good. And I was just like, wow, heck yeah, I'm going to buy it. So I bought it. And like I said, there was an early release. So I was able to fly to San Francisco for like $30. And then I was able to fly to South Carolina for also like $30.
Where's the $30 go? The luggage?
No, it's taxes.
It's just taxes.
Oh, taxes,
Because
okay.
the flight is paid for.
Okay.
So $30 for San Fran, South Carolina $30, Miami $30, and then so I got some goodie. I got like the use of it, luckily, because I booked fast. Because I was like, heck yeah, I'm ready to go. And then Puerto Rico comes around, and what was it? I think going there was a little difficult, but it was still fine. But on the way back, it was so hard to find a flight. Like, the only flight I could find was 24-hour flight, and it had like a huge layover.
So you showed up in Puerto Rico without booking the return?
Without booking a return, because you can only book it 24 hours in advance.
For any flight?
For any
Holy
flight.
shit.
And what is so annoying that they only release certain amount of flights for those passes. Because on the way back, like I said, I could only see a 24-hour flight, which is so crazy because it should only take 9 hours to get to Puerto Rico with a layover still. And it was like 24 hours, and I was like, what the heck? And then it sucks because you can see other available flights. They're just not available to you. But you could only book it 24 hours in advance. And then, so then I was like, okay, that was one flight. Let me check out New York. And New York, I bought a Spirit flight for $200 round trip because I was like, I'm not trying to deal with that. And I'm so happy that I did, because I was like, okay, let's see if I had waited for this Frontier pass. And like, same thing, I couldn't book a flight, and you can only book the flight 24 hours in advance, and they only give you so many flights to book. So it would work out if you were visiting family, because you have a place to stay. But if you're like, in a big city like New York, you'd need to delay your hotel, everything.
Yeah,
so
what a drag.
it just sucks. Yeah, it would. Yeah, so I don't recommend it.
She was convincing me to buy it, and I was like,
I was like,
Frontier.
oh my god,
I was
this is
convinced
such a
to
good
buy it
idea.
next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I said, I got like the $799 use out of it. Like, I evened out. I didn't lose money because I booked quick. But yeah, like lately, and I want to make a video to raise awareness, or to like be like, what the fuck, Frontier? Like, this is bullshit.
I mean, you have done a couple videos where you
No,
have, or no?
I think I did.
Stories.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did stories. No, and then I did a video, and then I put in the comments, I'm like, the reason why, because I knew people were gonna ask me, and I got like 20 likes on that comment. The reason why my flight was so cheap, because I said I flew to Miami for like $30, is because of the Go Wild pass. But I do not recommend it. I made sure I put that because I knew people were gonna ask me like, oh my gosh, how'd you get such a cheap flight? But yeah, I just don't recommend it.
Interesting.
Yeah, it sucks.
So in a perfect world, the person that has the pass would basically have somewhere to crash at all times and not pack anything. Right?
Yeah, and they have to like make sure like they had enough time off of work. Like, you know, like let's say you book you want to get there till Sunday. You still like are off work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday just to be safe, you know? And like people don't have that luxury. Like it's not ideal for, you know, regular people who have a 9 to 5, you know? So yeah, I don't recommend it.
Good to know.
Yeah.
What have you guys learned from each other?
Ooh.
Thalia?
I
question.
think that Yuvia is very, how do you call it? Just so driven. I love that about Yuvia. She is driven. She is a workaholic.
Yeah.
She motivates you a lot. So I'm like, God damn it, Yuvia. I'm like,
Right?
I'm like, I gotta do better.
Right?
What's happening? Are there like TED Talks
Little
happening
bit.
here?
Yeah,
A little bit?
sometimes.
Yeah,
Okay.
because they're just like, why? And I'm just like, because of this. You gotta do this.
No, she's awesome. She's an awesome person. I've learned so much from Yuvia. And then from Thalia, she's courageous. She's spontaneous. She's bubbly. Like, I don't know. I just feel like I've learned a lot of good things about both of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we can both dance.
Oh my god. So I found out Belia can dance. Homegirl can dance.
Yeah.
She can
Belia can
dance. No, okay, hold on. So basically, she like did like hip hop and like, you know, dancing in high school and whatever.
Oh.
So she's oh my gosh.
And boxing.
It's
Whoa,
yeah. She
what?
can fight. She can fight. She is feisty. She's super feisty, and she's just like a huge goofball, super nice. And the thing is, like, we didn't really get to like click until New Mexico because I got to see how goofy she was, and I was just like, oh my gosh, these are the two people that really have seen me genuinely 100% me. You know, like I am me in my videos, but me when I'm tired, me when I'm stressed, me when whatever, like me when I'm just acting in a little silly, goofy mood, whatever. And then with Yuvia, she like. Even though she's a little chismosa and everything, she is like she also loves to go to bed at 7 p.m.
Wow.
It's not just me. God.
Like, cause no, we'll do a lot of things. We're like back to back to back. We're like go. Like I'm kind of like the mom where I'm like, okay, we gotta be on schedule. Here's some places that we go. Like we all will send places, but then like I'm the one that makes the Canva. I'm the one. I'm like, okay, well, you know, who owes what money? Like I put it in this spreadsheet. Like, you know, I'm like, okay, X, Y, and Z. Like I kind of look at the little fine details. And then with Yuvia, like she'll be like, I'm already editing the content. Oh my girl. What are you talking about? She's like, hold on guys, can you get out of the car? Can I do a voiceover real quick?
Oh, wow. Right
and we're
on
like,
spot.
you know what? I respect it. So we're chilling
Hell yeah.
outside in Denver. It's like 50 degrees outside. And we're like, all right, let's get this voiceover time. And then we're like, oh wait guys, I'm gonna go sit in the closet and go do a voiceover. So we all really understand each other and like our hustles and everything. I'm probably out of the three of us, like on the bottom of that because I'm very much like, let me get my content and soak it in. And then they're like, we got it, let's do it. They're like editing in the car. Meanwhile, I'm like sleeping in the back seat.
Playing freaking Candy Crush.
I'm not playing
She
Candy
is
Crush.
such
I'm
a
not-
Gen Z.
Oh my gosh, they make fun of me because the thing is, like, they consider themselves millennials, right? And then I'm in Gen Z.
I'm in between, okay?
And so, look, maybe I just like to play my little games and let me play my little games. And so at night, which is something, like I said, they see 100% me because we travel with each other for days. Like, every night, I like to unwind and play a little game. Like, leave me alone. I'm like on like level 5,000 something. It's called Homescapes.
5,000 something.
No, we do have a tradition though that everywhere we go, we play Uno at the end of the night.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Friendships would be ruined. We are screaming at each other.
Cried.
The best time, honestly.
No, 'cause there's one time where Yuvia won like 10 times in a row and I won 0. They both were winning so much and I could not win for the life of me because they gang up on me. And they like to make me
the
lose.
beans.
It was the computer.
So Yuvia was like, you suck, Talls. And I look at her and I say, play me in darts. Play me in Mancala.
Play me
I'm good at
Mancala.
those games.
Dude,
Yeah.
Mancala. Have you played Mancala?
No, what is
No.
that?
It's
Mancala?
They're all iMessage games that you can play on
Okay.
your phone.
Well,
So-
no, but they're actual
Yeah,
games.
but it's also
yeah.
physical
Board
game
games.
with like
Yeah.
glass pebbles and stuff. But anyways, I'm like good at those games, and I'll whoop your behind any day of the week. But for some reason, I just had a really bad time with this Uno, and they love to give me crap about it. So I said, play me in Mancala, and we'll see what happens. And she did, and she lost. So that's what I thought. That's what I
Wow,
thought.
play me an Uno.
Anyways, I've learned good things about you.
Yeah.
guys.
Oh yeah, what did you
Well,
learn
no,
about us?
oh gosh, wow. Actually, Phil, can I take a rain check?
Oh my god.
Sure. You save it for your own podcast.
Phil, let's arrange something.
I feel like, I mean, I've definitely learned a lot. I feel like I can't just say one thing because I feel like I've just learned a lot. But most importantly, so grateful to I'm gonna cry. No, I'm just kidding. No, but I am so freaking grateful we found each other
Yeah.
because I feel
Yeah.
like we are literally the best. Like sorry to all my other friends, but they're my favorite to travel with.
Yes, facts. Big
Like,
facts. Big
The rest
facts.
of Yuvia's friends.
Like, they're gonna text me later. They're gonna be like, really, bitch. No, but like obviously because our personalities are the same, we love to do the same thing. But when I travel with other people, like we travel so often that it's almost like our lifestyle now, right? With other people, it's their vacation. They only get this once every
or
2,
twice
3,
a year.
4 months, you know, like, yeah, twice a year, once a year even. So they just want to go, which I'm down for that. But we are very understanding of when we need to like edit. If we need to edit, okay, don't talk to her, like, or she just needs some space. Like, you can ask her questions here and there, but she's focused or whatever, you know, like, oh, I need to edit for this client. Like, I need to do this, or like, you know, oh, we know what to do with like the food and like the shots. Like, we're not going to get mad at each other if I'm like, can you get a video of me doing this?
And we're not
like
fighting over shots.
No.
Yeah.
We all share an album.
Yeah,
we share
we all
albums,
support
yeah.
each other.
Yeah, we're
And-
super supportive. Yeah,
and
that's
we
the
all
biggest
know each
thing.
other's boundaries too. And
Yeah.
we respect each other.
Yeah.
And there is no commotion in the ocean. So
Yeah,
No.
well, something that we noticed in New Mexico the first time we traveled together, we kept saying multiple times, guys, I'm having so much
my
fun.
gosh.
We kept saying, we're like, guys, this
Yeah.
is like such a great trip. We
Yes.
just kept saying how
Yeah.
amazing, and we didn't realize, like, because we didn't know each other that
Yeah.
well as,
Yeah.
as a trio. We didn't know how we would travel with each other. We were all just a group of people that wanted to go and experience something, and so we're going to go experience it together. And we were like, wow, we want to do the same things. Like, we're all super go with the flow. Like, oh, you want to go stop into the store? That's fine. And then we end up
Yeah.
finding something cool in the store, and then
Yeah.
we're all filming it, and we get off of each other's energy. Like,
Yeah.
that's just like, that's how we operate, and that's how we kind of are right now, as you can tell.
free spirits.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
I love
I'm
it.
not much of a free spirit as you guys, but yeah, I'm
I
kind
don't
of a
know. You
bot.
could be real spontaneous too, though.
I could.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
could.
you
I need
can.
to
Because
tap into
I
that
mean,
more.
like, so you get a text, hey, you look like you'd be down for an adventure. Like, not many people would be like, yeah, you know?
Especially last minute.
And the funny
Yeah,
thing is, you
last
actually
minute.
messaged me at a time where I wasn't feeling that adventurous. So why
Wow.
would I say no to
Yeah.
something like that? So I'm just like, you know what, Talia, like, why would you just say no just because you don't know what's going to go on? Just say yes. And then we had a blast, and look what
Yeah.
it's created.
Yeah, we have so many plans to travel to so many places also.
Japan.
Yeah. I thought you said cruise. I'm hella down for
Cruise,
Japan.
Cruise, yeah, Japan, cruise in Japan. Manifest,
No, so
manifest.
all the foodies want to do a cruise together. So whatever.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, we all the foodies want to do a cruise
JT,
together. Yeah.
Jay,
I'd be down. Yeah.
Non-Tyler.
That'd be a trip. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And then Sylvelia's afraid of the ocean. And I convinced her.
I can't do cruises, but I'll do it once.
You see, she'll do it and she'll fall in love with it. And then
I think so.
Yeah.
yeah,
I think-
we just gotta
yeah.
get you on a good cruise. And I told him I want to go to Mexico because I need people that speak Spanish.
Oh,
because,
yeah.
like when I go to Mexico, the thing is
Right.
I don't get ripped off that much. But I just went to Mexico and I know for a fact we got ripped off. Because,
Even like with Daniel, I went to Mexico with him, and tall, white, blue eyes. They were charging me taxes over there. They were
I could smell the cash.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
tell
And I'm
Dan to
like-
hide around the corner or something.
Right.
No, he was like, I'm like, do not speak. Put your glasses on and leave me alone. Let me
the
do my
corner.
thing, and then I'll come back. And so yeah.
I like that. See, that's what we need. But I'm brown, so it'll work a little bit better.
Yeah.
Speak Spanish to me over
That's
there.
true.
Yeah.
I believe
You'll
it.
pass, yeah.
So where else do you guys want to hit up? Or do you have set plans for the next city you guys are going to go to?
California.
We're going to California this weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we are California.
We haven't booked the Airbnb yet, but we're gonna go.
But we're going.
Where in Cali?
That's a great question.
LA.
LA, yeah, no, we want to go to LA.
So
yeah.
basically, I just went to Universal Studios over the weekend,
Me
and
too.
I
Oh,
that's
realized
right.
we've never been on a foodie trip to LA. All three of us, they went,
Yeah.
but without me, and so I want to go all three together
Yeah.
because I've like always wanted to go to LA food spots, and I never ever ever have. So it's
There's
time.
so
I'm
many
actually
too.
from LA too, so it'll be a trip.
Yeah,
Excited.
So what's on the list?
Nothing.
we don't have anything. Yet.
We'll figure it out. Just-
Yeah,
We're
gonna
free
figure it out.
spirits.
Yeah,
All
like
right.
we usually like when it comes down to the
Down,
to
yeah.
the wire,
Yeah,
then
we're like
we
this.
figure it out. Like we're
Yeah.
like boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom. But I just got back from a crazy weekend, so I'm not.
I just got back from a vacation. Literally, I just got back from New York yesterday, and my flight was freaking so late over. So I feel like today I have time to think about it. Tomorrow too,
Airbnb.
yeah,
Yeah,
and we'll
couple
just
places.
figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not worried. It's not gonna be a Michelin star that we have to wait for 3 months in advance. So we're good.
We're going to taco spots. I want to go to that huge tamale spot.
Ooh, yeah.
The one I
that'd be
sent you
good.
guys. Yeah.
I'm excited.
All right, so let's go back into games. We're going to do a game
Yay.
now. This is the kind of like a quiz show. I basically took Family Feud style questions, and I'm just looking for the number one answer.
Okay.
Everyone's going to have a chance to answer, and then we'll go into points. Like whoever buzzes first gets first dibs on answering.
Yuvia is really competitive. Do you see her hand?
Yeah, this is going to be good. This is going to be good.
Me, I'm like whatever. And then they're them too. It's like in ranks of competitiveness, it's Yuvia, Valiant, me.
You really think so?
Girl.
I don't know, not after Uno. I don't know about that.
Right.
So
Right. No, she's like, Magala, no, let's go.
because she was rubbing it in my face.
Okay, so everyone's going to have a chance to answer, but I'm going to have to eyeball who hits it first.
Okay.
Most of these are Vegas based. Some of them are not.
Oh boy. Okay.
The first one is not.
Okay.
Okay.
Number one, name an exercise gym teachers make you do. Dahlia.
Push-ups.
All right, that's number three.
Oh, it's a family feud. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, can we keep going?
Yes, everyone gets to answer.
Oh, you
okay.
don't.
Oh, sorry.
Well, yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Oh, okay. You said push-up, jump rope.
Jump rope is not on there.
What? I love jump rope.
Oh, what?
I was so good.
How about the
this
mile?
Is fake. Just kidding.
Running is number two.
Damn.
Wait, can I guess number one?
Sure.
Dodgeball?
Nope.
Dang it.
Basketball.
It's very
Burpees.
simple. Burpee? You do burpees in
Four
school?
square.
Yeah, they did.
Really?
Burpees? Yeah, I hated it.
What?
Jump
What are
rope?
the-
No,
what
I
are
said
those
jump
things
rope.
that you go like this?
High knees?
High knees.
No.
You guys did that in school? No, it's very simple. Like kindergartners are doing it.
Parachute?
Monkey bars.
Jumping jacks.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
Interesting. Wait, did you guys have any crazy sports in high school? Because I did archery, we did pickleball, we did like track and field, we did rowing, like crew,
I had four square.
Wow.
lacrosse.
Yeah, four square
Rugby?
we
I
would
had
do.
four, and then what's that thing that there's a ball and you like hit it and it goes.
Tetherball, I love it.
Yeah.
I was so good.
Badminton.
That's a rich high school.
I was gonna say that.
yeah.
Thank you.
If you're doing archery, that's a rich high school.
I'm like,
I grew
archery?
up in the suburbs, bro.
I'm like archery. Yeah.
Okay. So Talia's in the lead, 3-2-0.
Dang it.
Oh, we're doing mental math, or are you
Alright.
keeping note of
I'm
this?
keeping notes.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Next one. If you elope in Las Vegas, name something you might not have at your wedding. All right.
Rings.
Wait, what was?
Rings.
If that rings are not on there.
Okay,
Wow.
my turn. Your parents.
Yes, guests
Oh, okay.
is number one.
Wow. I should know.
I need to answer this.
All right, yeah, you need to answer.
What was
so,
the question?
if you get married in Vegas, name something you might not have at your wedding. So Talia already got the number one answer.
Might not have. Your what is that thing?
Flower.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, flowers are on there. It was number 5. So
Okay, so
Yeah.
wait,
So-
should I try again or no?
no, you were yes.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm just gonna.
Okay. Plenty of time. All right. Next one. Name something that people are bound to do in Las Vegas.
Dang it.
All right.
Buffet.
Sauce.
Fat Tuesday.
All right. Buffet is the last one. Eat
Dang
too
it.
much.
Okay.
Okay.
I think it was
So
that
Velia hit it
Fat
next.
Tuesday.
Drink is number 2.
I already know what number one
Ooh,
is. I
gamble.
messed up.
And Gamble's number
Dang it,
1.
I'm literally leaving. I messed up. I blinked. I'm not good under pressure.
It's okay.
see,
you're
that's
still,
why I'm like, okay,
hey,
I'm
you're
just
still
gonna
winning.
Oh, cool, cool. That's fine.
Yeah, Velia's in the lead. Talia's in the lead 7-6-3.
How many
All right.
questions is there?
I don't know.
Oh.
Besides gambling, name something people do in Las Vegas. All right.
Walk the strip.
Yes, that's number 4.
Okay, go to shows.
That is number 5.
Oh.
Fremont Street?
That's a little too specific.
Oh my gosh.
Gamble.
Okay. No, I said gamble.
Besides gambling.
You guys said show. Dang it.
I said buffet.
The trunk? We already said
Yeah,
that,
we
right?
said drink.
No, that's another one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
I think it's
I thought you said
re-asking
Fat
it.
Tuesday. Oh.
No. We're in a different question.
Oh, wait, what?
It's like the same question.
Wait, what?
I know. I didn't.
Bill, you're
organize
bad
this
at this. You're fired. Just kidding.
So, UV got the number 1 answer.
Yay!
Yeah.
Out.
Yeah, Valley keeps getting
Haters.
second. Okay.
Man, always.
All right.
Just kidding.
Name a place you'd be embarrassed if your cell phone went off.
Church.
That's the number 1 answer.
I knew it.
The restroom.
Restroom. Yes, that's on there.
Movie theater.
Yes.
Good one.
Wow.
So, movie theater is number 3. Restroom was last, and church was number 1.
What was number 2?
Why church?
Thought about it.
A funeral.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, that's sad.
That would be number 1 for me.
Okay, so let's go. What are we at here? So Velia's got 9, Talia's got 10, and Yuvia's got 9. Should we just do the tiebreaker?
Yeah, let's do the tiebreaker because the
Okay.
thing is, no. Actually, no. Let me win because they never let me win. Fine, we'll do the tiebreaker. I haven't seen
Or we just do 2 more.
two more. Okay, two more.
Okay, all right. Name something that a Las Vegas entertainer's outfit would have sewn on.
Feathers.
Feathers is number 2.
Rhinestones.
Sequins is number 1.
Ah!
God damn it.
All right.
Wigs.
So on the no, the wigs are not on there. Okay.
Suck.
All right. So
I'm crying.
I think Talia might win.
Ooh.
Okay, and then last one. This is really random. And if this was an actual Family Feud topic, I need to see the video. If a person ran out of deodorant, name a fruit they might rub on their pits to hide the odor.
Lemons.
Orange.
I think Velia was first.
Lime and orange.
Orange
She
is
said orange.
orange is number 1.
Dang it, I said lemon.
Oh, I was gonna say pineapple.
So lemon's number 2. Pineapple is down there at number 6.
How?
Period.
Yeah.
Look, I got it. I'm on the
Okay.
board. I'm
All
on
right.
the board.
So let's see. Final tally.
oh no.
Orange.
I blew
No,
it.
Lemon works.
You're like, no, lemon works. Lemon will hurt you.
Lemon will hurt.
No, but it
You
works
have an
better than
open wound
orange.
on your armpit?
Yeah.
Maybe.
All right. Velia's got 11. Yuvia's got. Ooh. Oh no. She rallied. She's got 15.
What?
And then Talia's got 14. Yuvia won by 1.
How?
We need another question.
after
We shouldn't have done the tiebreaker. We shouldn't have done the tiebreaker.
Okay, Yuvia, you win a TikTok prize.
Yay!
Oh my gosh.
Is this from your
I know this is from your
TikTok
advent
December?
calendar.
Yeah, this is one of my TikTok December.
What a cheap ass. He couldn't even buy anything.
Oh my god. He got the buzzers. Wow. You see, she is a chismosa.
I know. You see the budget for the show? It all went to Tyler and Jay. Okay, there's no fucking budget. I'm not even wearing shoes. So yeah.
Come pick your prize.
So funny.
All right, what do you want? This is for your car. I guess it's like a wastebasket.
Yes,
No,
because
I
we
know what
so
it
need
is.
that.
Let me see.
You have TikTok glasses.
Ooh.
This might look cool on
What's
you.
that black thing?
This thing? I
Yeah.
don't know. It's a speaker, maybe.
What?
Oh, it looks like
I don't know what's going on. You can charge it.
Is it a power bank?
I'll pick later.
Okay. All right, fine. We're going to get into some rapid fire questions, and let's do it now. What are your feelings on captions on your posts these days?
Yes.
Must?
TikTok, no. Instagram, yes. Personally, at least. For TikTok, I feel like it doesn't really matter. People are saying, like, all the, like, TikTok gurus, quote unquote, are saying that you need to use your keywords and put it in your caption because they extended it and blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, I see viral videos on my For You page all the time, and they don't have an essay in their caption, you know? But if that's what makes you feel like your video is going to do well and that's what makes your video succeed, then continue doing it. I'm not saying don't do it, but for me personally, I don't think you need to put a novel in the caption. But for Instagram, I do think you need to, because say you post a reel and it goes up on your, you know, For You, like your Explore page, whatever. I don't just automatically click on every single reel I see, right? And my main thing is voiceovers. So now I'm thinking, what can I write in my caption to make people want to click onto that reel and listen to my voice? So me, I kind of have a little bit of fun with it, but it's a, like, I guess clickbait in a way, but I'm not saying things that are untrue. I'm just saying this food was so good. Literally, I still have the sauce on my face and I was thinking about all my life decisions. Like, you know, people think like, what? And so then they want to click on it. And so that's my opinion on captions.
I do both. I'll second that. I do both. I do with and without. So
I think captions are important. I don't know.
She's the novel. She's the one that writes the novel in the TikTok.
No, I don't put that much. I just do like a couple sentences, maybe like one.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing
just
crazy.
key stuff.
Key
You
stuff,
just
yeah.
put it in.
Yeah, I just put like, I always like to ask questions because then
Oh.
it gets people to reply to your answer and interact.
Do you put
what I do.
hashtags in your guys' TikTok captions?
I do.
And everything, yeah.
I
and
do, too.
Instagram
Yeah.
and TikTok.
I do
But
not.
you said you don't do that on YouTube, right?
No, I don't do any caption. I don't
Right?
do any captions. I don't do any hashtags.
No captions
description.
either?
Nothing.
What about your
Just short.
location? Nothing?
Oh, location you put in there.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
I was like, I thought I've seen some where you put like 2 hashtags and.
Sometimes I play around with it a little bit, but for the most part, I just slap it up there.
I just can't get freaking YouTube. Facebook
Yeah.
is doing good. I mean, I have only 12,000 followers, but for those 12,000s, they're earning a good amount. Like, it's just so crazy that I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? It's only 12,000 followers, but it's earning this. Like, it's so crazy.
That's
I
awesome.
made $1.49 from ads last month, so I don't want to hear it.
Oh, on Facebook?
Yeah, honestly, I don't post every day, so I don't like, and also I don't have that big of a following on Facebook, so it doesn't really matter. Well, yeah,
It's only my travel stuff that do, or like strip stuff that do good on Facebook.
it's the demographic, in my opinion.
And you didn't change the content at all? Like from
what do you
TikTok?
mean?
Like from
No,
TikTok
it's
to
just
IG?
the same video,
No,
right?
it's the same videos. I just repost
Okay.
everything.
Yeah,
But the
yeah,
only
same.
ones that do good are my travel ones and maybe like strip stuff.
The
but
name is Las
rarely.
Vegas Chicas, and then the Vegas things mostly don't do well.
Yeah, like local stuff, no. But like anything travel
It does
always
good.
pops off. Yeah. It's
Does anyone ever ask you where the rest of the chicas are?
all the time.
I've been people have asked
I know.
me.
many,
I know.
not that
Being
many
like,
times.
there's only one. Why is her name Chicas? And I was like, I don't know. Why don't you ask her?
Someone thought Velia was a chica.
Yeah.
You're part of the club.
Yeah, I'm part of the club.
Yeah, Facebook, has been really frustrating for me. I mean, I try to post on there, but I've gotten no traction.
Yeah, Facebook for me is
Yeah.
just not working either.
YouTube
I'm just
doesn't
gonna
work for me.
delete it and then restart it all over again.
It's not a bad
Yeah.
idea. Yeah.
I can't get YouTube. I'm like,
I mean, you have all the viral content.
I know, but
I mean, you just got to throw it up.
I feel like every single time it's like 2,000 views or something, and I'm just like, are you freaking kidding
Boo
me?
hoo. What? What? Oh my god.
But a lot of them will go off like way later.
Later.
Like a year later,
to keep
some of them.
That's facts. That's facts.
Yeah. Weigh the importance of TikTok over IG or vice versa right now. So if you have 100%, what percent would you go to one versus the other as far as importance?
I feel like Yuvia has kind of a better take on this because she has like a big following on TikTok and Instagram. So what would you say?
Right.
I think they're both so important. Like right now, because I feel like a lot of people that you've had recently on your podcast are saying Instagram. And at a point, I was like, yeah, Instagram. But right now, they're just like both. Like I feel like I make from the platform like YouTube or Instagram and TikTok, like just the platform alone that pays out. TikTok is definitely paying me way more because Instagram doesn't pay me at all.
Yeah.
But sometimes like I get more brand deals on Instagram. But right now people are looking for both. They're like right now I have like 2-3 brand deals that are like TikTok and Instagram. And it's just like, what? Like, that's so crazy, you know? But it's because I have like, so I think, I honestly think they're both so important. Like, and I could not choose one. Like, if you were to ask me right now, like, which one would you choose? I'd be like, I have no idea. Yeah, honestly. I'd be like, no, they're both, yeah.
I agree with that, but I don't have the same amount of following that you do on Instagram. And so I do have videos that do well, per se. Like, say I get a video that has, on Instagram, that has like 7,000 likes, right? I don't know the magnitude of how well that will do. But if I say I got a video that has 2,000 likes on TikTok, I have a really good idea of how many people that would pull in. So for Instagram, it's because like I post on TikTok and Instagram at the same time. I don't only do a singular Instagram post and then people tell me, oh my gosh, we were so busy, because like I post on both platforms. So I'm not entirely sure about the magnitude or anything, but recently, and I mean like as of like maybe 2 weeks ago or something, I'm starting to get recognized from Instagram and not TikTok anymore. I went into Fremont on Friday and I was walking and all of a sudden I hear Talls, and I'm like, what? It sounded like someone I knew, like, you know, the way they said it, and I look over and me and this man,
they do know you, because
I feel like they know you.
yes, but it genuinely sounded like someone that I had not spoken to in forever, you know, like, and I look over and me and this man make eye contact and I'm trying to figure out who he is and he's looking at me like, and I'm like, oh, this is not someone I actually know. So I walk up and I go, hello, nice to meet you. We give a little hug and he's like, I follow you on Instagram. I was like, wow. And then
That's
just
crazy.
when I was just at, we were, you know, doing our thing over the weekend, that hostess also recognized me from Instagram.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So
That's
it's like,
crazy.
it's crazy to see it kind of shift. I'm so used to hearing TikTok, but now it's more Instagram. And same thing for deals. It's like they want TikTok and Instagram.
I agree, because I have the least following in TikTok, but I still get requested to do videos for TikTok.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
50K, 55K is a substantial number of followers. So,
Right.
and that's worth something.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I think stretching yourself out to get into YouTube or Twitter or whatever, Threads. Well, if anyone's even on Threads.
No, it died.
No, it died. Threads
Are
died.
you on Threads still? Because I'm
I
not
am.
on Threads.
He is.
I'm still trying to post,
I
and
see.
if I get like 100 likes, that's a victory.
Moving this
Oh,
glass
sorry.
because you keep tapping it. Steve, Mom.
Thanks, Mom.
But you guys are all over Threads, like done?
I mean, I'll check on it, but to be honest, like it never really became part of my thing. And also, I didn't want that to be a food thing for me. I wanted that to be like me just
Should be
being dumb
different.
and stupid, you know.
Same.
But now since I have Instagram contacts on there, I can't really be super dumb and super stupid because they're like, why am I hiring this girl? Why is she saying I eat chicken nuggets for dinner? Like.
I love that.
I promise I'm an adult, okay? Like that doesn't reflect me as a person sometimes.
I love that. That's funny.
But yeah, definitely branching yourself out. If, say, unfortunately, the post bombs on TikTok, at least you have IG, at least you have YouTube or whatever to get it going. How important is Discord for you guys now?
Discord. I haven't used that.
It was super important for me. When I first started out in 2020, I wanted to find a way to get like this Vegas TikTok united in one space. So I created a TikTok, and within the first night, I would say I had about 300 people joined. And it was
Wow.
cool. And that's actually how I met my current group of friends. The people that I met in that Discord, I started hanging out with, and it was just beginning like a Talls Vegas like Discord. You didn't have to live in Vegas, but it was if you saw my videos and you wanted to have a community, then you could join it. But I have my closest friends now because of that, so it's been very important to me. And it just kind of died out because of just drama that was created between the people in the Discord that it completely died out. It was like, oh, I'm dating you. Oh, now I'm dating you. Oh, now we're like,
shit.
we have beef, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, y'all, this was supposed to be like a little fun, cute thing. Like, let's go to restaurants and like, you know, sell them out type deal. But it turned into drama. I'm glad I met my closest friends, but I'm sad that it died because I think it could have been really cool. And I tried to revamp it and do a 2.0 version. But to be honest, I feel like now I've kind of aged out of that, and I don't want to put my time into another project where I could be putting it where it's more needed.
Yeah.
That's it.
Good call.
I like
Yeah.
Discord though. It's cool. I still use it to talk to my friends because I have like 10 friends from that. And so we hang out weekly. Those are the people I went out with on Friday. I've been friends with them for 3 years now. And we talk on Discord because some of us have Androids, some of us have iPhones, and then we have a lot of things we like to talk about. And so it's great. It's a great tool. Love it.
That's awesome.
I've used
Yeah,
it
I
for
only
Heather.
signed up because of Talls.
Because of
Oh my
Heather.
gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the last time I looked at
That's
it.
okay. Delete it. Just delete it.
All right.
Funny.
Which celebrity restaurant would you go to first if these people had restaurants? Drake, Elon Musk, or Taylor Swift?
Fuck
Elon
Drake.
Drake. Oh.
Fuck Drake.
But I'll never forget what you did to my girl Megan. Okay.
Oh my god.
Fuck you, Drake.
Oh, this is a personal story.
Yeah, what did they,
Oh.
I know they dated, right?
How,
Or
no,
Oh.
how he like backed up Tory Lanez and was like calling her out on his songs.
I didn't know that.
and
Drake's from Canada.
fuck Tory Lanez.
I mean, okay.
Actually, neither. I think Elon Musk, because he has a lot of money, so he'd put a lot of money
say-
into
I
the
don't know about
restaurants.
that.
Okay.
Okay.
I
hold
would
on.
say Elon Musk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be super like futuristic.
Let me-
Yeah, I could just see like, okay, you're getting flown out to outer
of dry
space,
ice.
and you're
yeah, and
yes,
having a dining
I could just
experience like that.
1,000. Elon Musk,
Yeah.
1,000%.
Okay, well, let me break this down. With Drake, I know it would be super cool and kind of tasteful. Like drama aside, obviously, I'm just thinking of the celebrity themselves. I think he would have a really cool concept, and I know that the interior of the restaurant itself would be super cool and like really IG worthy. With Taylor Swift, she has so much hype built up around her. I'm not a Swiftie myself, but I know that she would make some like anything she put out, her fans would be like, oh my gosh, that is like the best thing
Yeah,
I've
they
seen."
would.
And the hype from it alone would make me want to go.
Yeah.
But with Elon Musk, like I said, drama aside, just thinking of the people themselves, I think he would come up with some cool concepts. But as someone who owns a Tesla,
A new owner.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
recently, but like people say, oh, it's so cool, but then you kind of look closer and there's panel gaps and there's like imperfections and
Oh.
et cetera, et cetera. So then I wonder, will it be the same thing? Because he promised a Cybertruck years ago. Where is it? There's the
That's
Roadster.
true.
Where is it? So I'm just thinking, I think out of all three of them, I would choose Taylor just because of the hype around it, and she would probably come up with some good things, but not everything would be a banger. Sorry, Swifties. Don't come after me. I'm literally just thinking off of my limited knowledge.
It's a great answer.
Oh, thank you.
I should try his
I have
tequila.
ADHD.
So do you have buyer's remorse for the Tesla?
I actually
just
don't.
little
No, this is
things?
probably it's my first big girl purchase, but
Yeah.
my best purchase as well, because my car before that, we just weren't great for each other. Although I love that car, it was the car I learned to drive in and everything. It just had some blind spots that I'm 4'11". It was hard for me to see. The trunk space is great. Like I was able to fit all my friends. It had great amenities, but my Tesla, oh my gosh, it gets me. We get each other.
It looks awesome.
It's called
It
the
looks
Tulsa.
awesome.
My friends named it.
I love that. Tulsa.
Nice.
Tulsa.
I'm going to name some chain restaurants. Please rate them 1 through 10.
Okay, Keith Lee. Keith Lee.
Maggiano's.
I've never been.
Okay.
I've been once. The portions were too small.
So what's your rating?
Shit, I give it a.
Maggiano's. What is that?
And they said, don't send her a collab.
All right. Maybe this is bad.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
PT's.
Oof, sorry.
7.
Drinks wise, you can't mess that up. You know, so like great drinks, great price, but their food, I'm not gonna say like a 4 out of 10.
I don't know. I think PT's is a good spot. I feel every local goes there.
Yeah,
after
same.
work to get a beer, to get some sort of like
Cheap drinks.
Yeah, yeah.
See how you come back to the drinks?
They have
Yeah, the food don't. I mean,
You
don't
talk about the pool, you talk about the drinks. What about the food, bestie? What about the food?
They have happy hour.
There you go.
food.
No, I'm
Okay.
rating them a 7 because of the atmosphere, the vibes. Like,
Okay.
like you're working late.
Can we cut 7s? It's either a 6 or an 8. Cause
What?
see, I feel like
I
a
always do
7,
7 everything.
A 7 is such a safe
Yeah.
number.
Yeah.
Does
Okay,
7
6.
mean 6?
Fine, I'll bump mine up to a 6, including the drinks and the atmosphere, but the food alone is a 4. I'm sorry.
I don't even think I've ever gotten food there. I just go for the vibes and the drinks.
That's why.
I can't remember the last time I ate there
Yeah,
either.
like
Yeah.
you don't go to
either.
PTs for
Last
food.
time I went was Thanksgiving because my parents flew in and they thought
no,
everything.
Thanksgiving.
Well, hold on. Goodness gracious. They were hungry. I have elderly grandparents that wanted some food and thought everything in Vegas would be available, but it wasn't. So the only thing available was PTs, and that's what we got.
Oh no.
Dang, woman. Goodness
I'm
gracious.
like,
Okay, without the food, I give it an 8.
Period.
Yeah.
if you're not thinking about the food, yeah.
Well, then, yes, duh. I would give it an 8 too. But I'm thinking about you haven't had the food, have you?
No, I have.
Oh, and so with the food,
Yeah.
you'll give it an 8.
Yes.
Okay.
It's bar.
Wow.
All right.
What would you order?
Wings.
Wings. Yeah, that's the only thing I remember
the same.
eating. Okay. Dutch Bros.
10.
10.
Don't look.
Whoa.
Wait, what'd you say?
Look at their faces. Screenshot that.
That's the
This is
thumbnail.
this is. Or this one.
I'm just kidding. Okay.
No,
My first time I've had Dutch Bros was the original one in Portland. And they had delicious drinks. I loved it. But once they came to Vegas and I tried a couple of the drinks, it just wasn't the same. And
You're not the same.
Not only that, but you have to like add like 3 shots of espresso on your cup so you can taste some sort of caffeine. Other than that, I don't find it's either too sugary with no caffeine, or just like, I don't know. It's just not. Dutch is not for me.
Unfollow.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Canceled.
What do you rate Dutch?
10.
Yeah, you guys both
I
said
fucking
10.
So
love Dutch Bros. You have to get their white coffee, and that's it. That's
white coffee.
You can't get
The
anything.
thing is, so when we travel together, they drink coffee, or cafecito, as they call it. Every morning they need it. I don't drink coffee, so I'm just there for the ride. But we like to try local coffee spots whenever we go travel, obviously.
Yes,
of course.
I've actually gotten to
1,000%.
work with Dutch Bros 2 times, and I freaking love them as a company, and I love their product. Even though I just got Starbucks today, literally don't look at that.
Fake.
Sorry, but I mean,
What is in that?
this is their pineapple passion fruit lemonade. I got it yesterday with her, and I was like, I need another one before I leave. So I grabbed one.
refreshing.
It's so delicious. And but for Dutch Bros, I get the OG gummy bear soda. Get it.
That sounds delicious.
It is. It's like pomegranate, passion fruit, and pineapple or something like that. I can't remember, but it's 3 flavors that I really enjoy, and it's been my go-to for like 5 years. Shout out Dutch Bros. Love you.
Call me.
Call me. You have my number.
Call me too.
They even sent me a gift card after working together. They sent me a little PR package after we worked together with a gift card in it, and so love
sweet.
them. Love them.
All right, Blueberry Hill.
Oh, that's like an 8. I had it one
8.
time.
I literally had Blueberry Hill yesterday. I did. I went with Daniel and Luna, and I give it an 8 too.
Yeah, it's good. 24 hours too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good prices.
A lot of locals love that place. Yeah, no social media at all.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And they're vibing. They're going.
Call me Blueberry Hill.
Let us get you on the map.
For local breakfast, though, I'd rather go to Baby Stacks, but they're just line
Baby Stacks.
too long.
When my family's in town, we go to Baby Stacks or Truffles and
love
Bacon.
Baby Stacks.
Because truffles and bacon is like Filipino.
Ooh, I haven't
So
tried
they
truffles and
love
bacon.
having like ube flavored stuff because it's just not very common where my parents live.
Oh wow.
So
Okay.
having like Filipino kind of
go.
food. You never been?
No.
I don't think I've been either.
It's really good.
Drew?
Hop our chair.
Drew, Susie, set it up.
Okay. We'll have our people call your people. AKA me.
We all get out of our comfort zones a bit, especially when trying new foods, since we're out all the time. What's a food you enjoy now that you didn't before you started social?
Oh, gosh.
Yellowfish. Yellowfish. Sashimi. Yeah, so
Oh yeah, that's true.
it's a thing that I feel I've kept this a secret from you because I didn't want you to share.
I know you don't.
Okay,
I know you
yeah.
don't
I don't
enjoy it.
love
I know.
fish. I don't love
It's
fish.
okay. It's okay.
I judge her, too. It's okay.
And also that's the reason why I keep my mouth shut. But no, so they're like, oh, we have this like yellowtail like crudo, we have this blah blah blah, and it's like it's usually like soaked in some sort of like acidic thing, like whether it be like lemon juice or something, and it's just super thin, refreshing, and I actually will crave it, you know. But anything else, I'm like, I'm okay, thank you so much, but I'm good on that. But if it's yellowtail, give me the whole thing. It's fine.
For me, I think it has to be Japanese food.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think I've had Japanese food until like later in my 20s.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's very new to me. So I enjoy that. I enjoy just different flavors that I've never had and textures too.
Wait, that reminds me. So that's the thing, like, you know, they're Mexican, I'm Asian. So whenever we go travel, they're like, Mexican place, Mexican place, Mexican. I'm like, guys.
Like I'm done with
Just like,
Mexican.
Keep it to 1 or 2 places.
Yes, I'm like 1 like or 2 a day, please. And then I'm like, because we were going to the Bay Area and there's a lot of good Asian spots there. And I said, can we like
Keep it to a minimum.
Yeah, they went a day ahead of me. I said, get all your Mexican places out there because when I come in, like we're not gonna be eating every single place that's Mexican. Because in Colorado, we were eating majority Mexican food.
Yeah, we did.
But it's
Yeah.
because it's like new Mexican food. They have like their twist.
They're trying
Green
to
chili.
justify.
Yulia likes churros.
No, I hate churros at this point.
You're sick of it.
No, it's an inside joke now because we had churros multiple times a day, every day in Colorado.
Okay, so every time they're like, "Oh, are you ready for dessert?" And I'm like, "Okay, what's for dessert?" They only had churros.
No,
that's
she
the
would
only
only say churros.
thing. She's traumatized.
They're like, oh, we have flan, we have
was
churros,
high.
whatever. And then they're like, no, get the churros. And
And I'm like, what?
And then one time we did a challenge where we went to a food hall, and then you were in charge of the dessert, and she got churros just to do it on purpose.
Oh my God.
So rude.
Do you like churros?
I do.
You didn't
too.
answer. What's a food that you like now?
I want to say it's not that I didn't like it. It's that I wasn't like that aware of it. Like I didn't really know how many like different kind of stuff. And I want to say Chinese food because growing up, obviously, like me and my mom weren't rich. Obviously, like we were pretty kind of like poor. I mean, I don't think about it like that, because you're a kid, you don't think about it like that, right? And I feel like all I thought about was Panda Express, and I'm just like. Now I think about Panda Express and I'm like, Panda Express, don't call me, okay? Do not call me Panda Express.
Hey, it was a good gateway food into.
And,
That's right.
No, and my mom only thought about Panda Express when she thought about Chinese food, and I feel like there's only so much, like, there's only limited, but there's so many bomb things.
Every Mexican goes to Panda Express.
Oh my gosh! And my mom wasn't even a fan of it.
Vegas.
All right, when you're in Vegas,
Mama. No, when we were hanging out over the weekend, Brandon from Vegas, just to get some contact, that's like that's his like beginning saying is all right when you're for the entire day we just kept saying all right when you're in Vegas.
No, so I had the phone and I was scrolling, and then next thing you know, Brandon pops up. All right, when you're in Vegas,
We were talking about Chinese food, and all I heard was all right.
China Mama.
That's so funny.
He's reviewing China Mama for like the 10th time.
But yeah,
Brandon,
Chinese
China
food.
Mama.
I love
I love
Chinese
Brandon.
food
Brandon.
now.
We love
Yeah. I'm like, damn, how did I miss out on all these spicy wontons and spicy beef noodle soup? Like, I am obsessed.
I love dumplings. I love
Delish.
dumplings.
Love dumplings.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Big dumpling in, where was it?
San
Oh my
Jose.
gosh.
Oh,
it's
yeah, I
the
saw
best
that. I remember
one
that.
still so far that I've
And we had
tried.
a chocolate one too.
Yeah.
For dessert. Oh my God.
Well, they have chocolate ones at China Mall. Or sorry, Jialong dumpling.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, Shanghai Taste does it.
Wait, what about you,
TF
Phil?
does it.
Yeah, what about you? What's a food that you like now? You've been in the game for a
Oh,
minute.
interesting.
Oh, you sushi.
God, I'm not prepared to answer my own questions.
Phil, I'm tired of you.
I'm tired of you. Oh my God.
They're gonna like, don't bring this girl back.
I guess it would be
on.
Mexican food.
Mexican?
No.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't,
It's
well, no, I branched out in the kinds of foods I've enjoyed, like in Mexican cuisine since I moved here.
You only
20
thought it
years
was
ago.
taux, huh?
Mexican food is rated number 1
Well,
in
yeah,
the world
I chose
right
my
now.
first apartment in Vegas because it was close to a Taco Bell.
No way.
Yeah.
And he says it so proud too. Wow.
I mean, that's just, it was just facts. It
I
was just
rolled in with
facts.
the Mexican pizza.
Flamingo and Decatur.
Taco Bell is the equivalent of all you can eat sushi with cream cheese.
Yes. I know that now. All lumped into one.
I don't even eat Taco Bell, but Taco Bell you can call me too.
Oh my God.
Taco Bell, you can call me. I'm the only one that will actually buy your product. I literally have a quesadilla
Yeah, you're
and a
living
Mexican
it.
pizza right
You're
there.
living the
I love
endorsement.
Crunch
I am living
Supreme.
boss, Taco Bell. I'm looking at you right now.
I love
Message me. I love you.
I
Baja
love their
Blast,
Crunchwrap
period.
Supreme.
Yes.
And then finally, I want each of you to give a shout out to an account that should be bigger than they are.
Bigger than they are.
Oh boy.
And
I'm going to go with Vegas Eat This. Jimmy does amazing work.
Foodies. I thought you meant a local business.
Oh, no. I'm talking about accounts.
Foodies, gosh,
yeah,
all
foodies
right.
or anybody.
What's Mike's name now? What's unique?
What's unique?
What's unique? His stuff. Oh my gosh. Even before we had an Android, he has an iPhone now, right? I don't know if he had
He's
an
got
Android.
multiple phones going
Yeah,
on.
he's got
Yeah.
he is just a super
my
nice
God.
guy and just like, a stand-up person. I don't see him as often as I used to anymore, but when we used to film together, like just seeing how much care he puts into his videos and the result is so good. He deserves so much followers, like so many more than he has now. Like,
Yeah,
it's
shout out to
crazy.
Mike for sure.
Yeah.
I agree. It's just a very unique style. You automatically know it's his.
Yeah,
post.
I can tell if you show me 10 videos, I can tell you which one is mine.
I was fanning last time. I was like, dude, you make these videos? I was like, holy shit. Like, I literally just liked and
What's
saved
unique?
and shared
I'll look it up
all,
now.
all of your videos to my family. And I'm like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I love.
Yeah, Mike's
Damn it,
awesome.
I don't know.
I would say, for me, Jules and Key to My Heart.
Jules.
Yeah.
Jules Kim
Jules,
is on a
yeah,
is on a
my heart,
heater.
yeah.
Jules
But
and Key to My Heart. I think Key
love
to My Heart
Jules.
is funny. Like he just puts his like true self. He doesn't like filter anything. He's goofy with it. He has fun with what he creates. I like Key to My Heart. And then Jules, she does an amazing job.
Yeah, I love Jules'
representing
content.
Whatever is it that she's
job,
like,
Jules.
creating. Yeah, Jules and Key to My Heart, they should have at least more than
Jules,
what she has.
you need to post I'm gonna have a
Every
pep
day.
talk with you, okay? You need to post every single day. Like, how do
Yeah,
you not
tell her.
have
Tell her.
300,000 followers? Are
Tell
you
her.
freaking kidding me? You
Yeah.
need to focus on your account, girl.
Period.
Yeah, that's how she talks to us. And so we need to take some of that energy and give it to you, Jules.
Jules.
Because I can't handle this weight on my shoulders, man. My back hurts. My back hurts.
No, Jules is her content is amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
she
love
does- she
watching
does
her
an amazing
stuff.
job.
Yeah.
And the
I
way
agree.
she speaks too, like
Oh,
yeah.
she's very clear, concise,
Yes,
and like
yes.
her. I was just actually funny. I was looking at her story yesterday, and I was like, "Dang, how'd she do that?" Because has like that really cute border. I'm like, "Did you make that in Canva?"
Yeah.
and post it? I'm like,
I know. I want to ask her.
oh, I'm
Jules,
so
hit me
lazy.
up.
My hands. Do your hands hurt from working on your phone?
They used to. I got over it. And Jules Kim is here.
This is the woman.
He's like, who do you think should be bigger?
Like, who
An
knows? You guys
account.
said me.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you guys, the ES. We got VLT.
Oh.
We got the ES.
I
we
like
got
that. I like that more. Yeah.
Oh my
That's
God.
so funny.
I love
love it. Yeah, I love
Yes.
it.
Dang, we got something
Oh,
going.
that's it.
And then you have the other three girls. What are
Other three girls.
I only know us. No, I'm kidding.
right.
Inspirata?
We're done.
no. Inspirata.
Team
What is it?
Inspirata, that's what I call
yeah.
them.
What?
Yeah,
Lindsay?
Team
So
Lindsay
Lindsay,
and
Lindsay B and Sammy. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the OG
I love
girlies.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're awesome.
That about wraps it up. I think, Yuvia, did you want to plug your podcast? So you're planning on one.
Okay,
What's the
when is this
name?
gonna
What's
go
going
up?
on? Next Monday.
Dang it. Do you
not
think
ready.
we can do it?
Is
Are you? Where are you going to shoot it?
Okay, it's gonna be my house.
Oh,
I have
nice.
like 2 extra rooms. I don't freaking use them. Yeah, should I say it? Yeah, Chica's podcast. Yeah. But I'm gonna try to have a video out by then. We're gonna try to have a video out by then. I'm like, dang it. Yeah.
So you're the host and one of the guests, or is it going to be round table? Like, what are you thinking?
So Velia's gonna do it with me.
Nice.
She's gonna be my co-host.
Because you
Yeah.
live right by each other. It's
Yeah.
easy.
Right. So
Yeah.
she can't move for another
Not
6
for
months.
long.
I know. No, she's
So
gonna
we
move
actually,
soon.
I was gonna move in closer to her, like literally within 5 minutes, but we ended up like doing the pros and cons. Luna goes into a magnet school that's close to my house, so I'm like the driving alone, it's gonna be an hour. Going
Oh,
back
'cause of
and
her
forth.
school? That's right, you gotta think
so
about
it's
her.
like literally like 45
daughter.
minutes to come to the north side, and then 45 minutes to go back to like that side. And so I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna just renew another 7 months until we're done with school, and then move to the other side. So
Okay,
that's what we're
fine.
doing.
I gave her an exclusive tour of my property because I've been talking for like 5 months to get her to move into my building, and I finally showed her, and now I'm just learning about this for the first time.
Oh.
She's trying to steal her
Just
away from
7
me.
months.
That's fine. Whatever.
Just
You
7
say that,
months.
and then she's gonna be another 7 months.
No,
another 7
no more, because I'm done with North Las Vegas too.
So put her in a different school or what?
Oh yeah, no, that's gonna be she's
Cool.
gonna be
Move into my building.
Yeah, it's gonna be my turn with Halls.
Dang, I'm
Yeah,
gonna be sad.
they'll be sharing. Now it's me. It's me.
I know. Yeah.
So
Awesome.
yeah, no, so that's something
Yay.
new that we're doing for sure.
Yeah, for sure. We're gonna do it for sure.
Podcast together called Las Vegas Chicas, right?
No, just Chica's podcast.
Oh, Chica's podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chica's podcast.
I like it.
Yep. Yeah.
Hey.
Yay! Check us out. Thank you, Phil, for having us.
This was
You're
really fun.
awesome.
Thank you
Thank you,
guys.
We love you.
Yes,
You're
love
the
you guys
mayor of
too.
Las Vegas.
And matching our energy, because we could be a lot too.
Yeah.
Well, tequila helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tequila.
Yay.
But thanks for being on, and I really appreciate you guys.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you. Till next week.
Till next time.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in to the Las Vegasville podcast. For more information about me and where I've been dining recently, check out my IG and TikTok at Las Vegas Phil. Feel free to text or leave me a voicemail about anything you want, 702-551-4445. Stay tuned as a new episode of the show debuts every Monday morning.